Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. I hope you guys all had a wonderful weekend. And now, my question of today is how much, or actually, how many years will you be able to wait for a bull run? Like, for example, if it were to take 5 years, would it be too long for you? Would you already be out? Or would you be willing to wait like 7 or so? Let us know in the comment section down below and let's discuss, because I think everybody will have a differing opinion on this one. XRP is surging, but not everyone is convinced a bull run is certain. Now, a lot of these cryptos here have been doing extraordinarily good. However, I've also seen quite an increase in, I guess, doubt or uncertainty about these gains. And the main reason for that, I'm assuming, is because people didn't expect the run to come just quite yet. And also because Bitcoin has not crossed $10,000, which it might do any time here. But I think that's making people a little bit anxious, right? I think that's making people a little bit crazy. And even though it might say $10,000 here, this might just be another test. As you can see, we got rejected there and we just fell back down. This doesn't really say anything yet for the future. Now, I'm personally quite convinced that the bull run is here. Maybe not a big bull run, but at least a tinier one, right? At least a good bullish run up. And the main reason for that is we already did 20% over the last month, 10% over the last week. And if you just check, you can see it's all being positive right now. And if we were to just use a 30-day analysis, it's really looking like a good-ass uptrend, which at least I'm happy to see. Following the footsteps of Ethereum, XRP has surged higher over the past 24 hours. The asset has decisively crossed above 20 cents, which has long been a key resistance level for the asset. The asset is now trading at around 21.5 cents, which is a price up approximately 5% in the past 24 hours. And while many analysts think the asset has no room to rally, or actually has room to rally, there are some signs that a bull run in XRP is not certain. And there's what I gotta give it to him. It's never certain. That's always with these runs. Adding to the uncertainty, there are some that expect all smaller altcoins to outperform as Bitcoin and Ethereum take the reins of the crypto market. Ripple XRP top poll of blockchain prepared to work with banks for the next 100 years. The prominent SF-based blockchain company Ripple has made remarkable progress in a recent poll launched by Oracle manager and ex-Forbes employee Sarah Austin, inquiring the opinion of people on which blockchain technology is most prepared to work with banks for the next 100 years. Austin, as a tech expert and seasoned entrepreneur, has suggested that bankers should key into the ongoing fintech revolution if they want to remain relevant in a century time. Which is a good point, right? Because she asked all her followers which blockchain tech they were most keen on, or at least most prepared to be working with. The options were Ripple XRP, Ethereum, ETH, Kava, and Tron TRX is what it's supposed to be. And by far, Ripple/XRP has won this one. Now, I don't think that's really strange because when you're talking about banks and crypto, I think you and I, and possibly 99% of the rest of the crypto world, will always talk about Ripple or XRP, right? And that's because a long time ago, people were always saying, well, we don't want anything to do with a banker coin and things like that. And thus, it's not really crazy or strange we associate Ripple XRP with banks. And now that since the 22nd, banks in the US are allowed to, I guess, provide custodial services for crypto, all is just positive for XRP. The floodgates are open and everybody's seeing the connection between the two. And as well, Polysign is adding to that. It's really a good time right now for these crypto, for this crypto XRP. At least, in my opinion, it's doing really solid at this point. We can go over exactly why banks will use Ripple, but I think it's really kind of obvious. I think it's actually insanely obvious. I mean, first of all, there's the cost. It makes it a lot cheaper. Second of all, it's the transparency where you can really see everything because everything will be open. And I guess you can go on a little bit about that. Is also, if we're just talking about XRP, not Ripple, it is decentralized, which might be another very amazing part. Bitcoin breaking out is the last catalyst altcoins setting for a massive bull run. Plan B, 100 trillion US dollars, said, that must be a record. I guess miners are really, really bullish. That is, as the crypto is really getting up to $10,000 right now, and people are saying history is going to repeat itself. Skew said, CME Bitcoin futures open interest continues to bounce 30% in the plus this week, according to new highs, or approaching new highs in dollar terms, which might be around the corner here, which to me is really interesting, by the way, guys. Here's the daily volume on the left with the black, max 1.1 billion, average 323 million, last 385. Open interest on the right here with the more yellow one, max 532 million and last 491. So it's approaching the all-time high, and that is open interest indeed. And Bitcoin pushes altcoins higher. It's another, I guess, question in my opinion, but some are seeing that as certainty. Bitcoin breaking out is kind of the last catalyst. While a lot of stuff will pull back in a Bitcoin rip, it's hardly a bearish scenario, said analyst Ceteris Paribus. Is that his real name? Well, that's interesting. The bearish scenario, according to him, would be if at this point BTC and Ethereum stay flat for a few months and money just shovels around the rest of the market. I thought that person, Ceteris Paribus, was long dead, or maybe it's another one, or maybe I'm just stupid. It's also possible. I really thought so, though. But all right, having said that, I really think the bull market could be here, or at least could be around the corner. And the main reason for that, as I explained earlier, is because everything is looking pretty damn solid. Literally every cryptocurrency is looking solid. Cardano is really, really outperforming everything, but XRP, Bitcoin, anything is looking good right now, which is often a sign that really, really better times are to be coming. Chainlink and Tezos are underperforming. Main reason for that is they really thrive on, I guess, a deteriorating economy in the crypto here, because, well, they will always do good. And thus, now that all the coins are doing good, they're not really doing that proper anymore, because people are taking out some of the profits they earned with Chainlink and moving it over into some of the coins. Same for XTZ, because these coins just did too damn well over the last couple of weeks/months. All right, next one. Why Bitcoin suddenly spiked to 10,200, instantly liquidating $75 million. That's just exchanges trying to get some freaking money. I don't really know exactly if it's just bulls trying to kill bears or the other way around, bears trying to kill bulls. But what happens here is a lot of people lose their money just for being stupid, partially. It's just what they do very, very often is they place some orders, like I guess you and I could also do, just below or just above $10,000. And most of the time that's a long one, right? Or a short one, doesn't really matter for this sense. If they do long, what happens then if it really gets to that point is, well, the contract opens, and really right after it hits that, the price declines like crazy. You get stopped out of your contract. It might get liquidated. You might lose all your money. And maybe BitMEX or Binance or whatever makes money for liquidating you, which is what they really would prefer to get as often as possible. Cardano's Charles Hoskinson goes after Tezos community for slandering ADA as a worthless former casino coin. After the monumental launch of Shelley's network upgrade process yesterday, Charles Hoskinson has finally had it with Tezos supporters calling Cardano a Tezos ripoff and a former casino coin. Hoskinson expressed his frustrations on Twitter by indirectly calling Tezos lead paint chips. And to quote exactly what he said, "You've got to hand it to Tezos. They figured out a remarkably efficient way to distribute and consume lead paint chips," which is an interesting statement, but again, that's fire on fire with these with these cryptos here. The remarks come after one user complained about high Ether gas fees, to which another replied that Cardano's is ready to take 80% of Ethereum's business. Replying to both, a third Tezos advocate managed to get on Hoskinson's nerves when he said, "Cardano would never ship. It's always been hype, even from the beginning back when they were a casino coin. You should try Tezos, lots of development tools online / in the process of coming online." And then there were a lot of others, and even Charles Hoskinson. They were all just stopping all this and getting back. But however, this is just a little bit more drama. All right, you're not really learning much from this. It's just Cardano versus Tezos. They're having a little bit of a battle going on, but I don't think it's too much of an important part because we know what you want. I guess you should know what you want, right? If you're so indecisive, then maybe reconsider. But at this point, it's not that important. Bitcoin could be readying to take out all-time highs thanks to this one simple reason. Well, this one simple reason is we can get above $10,000, we're good. All right, and we can get there possibly because altcoins are also blooming here with us. Sometimes, and actually very often, it is just that Bitcoin goes on a solo run. But here it's built up for such a long while. Altcoins have actually been doing pretty well for the last, I guess, couple of days or so already. And now moving it over into Bitcoin could be very, very solid, guys. Could see above $10,000. And from that point on forward, it's all going to be positive vibes and really, really good in terms of price. I'm really excited for that. Peter Brandt says massive symmetrical triangle may point to a new Bitcoin all-time high. It's also partially what they've said down below here. Yeah, down below here. Massive symmetrical triangle pattern indicates Bitcoin is targeting all-time high. It's really the same thing. But yeah, that's what's going on. We might run up like crazy from this point. However, as I said before, TA, it can be cool, but if you're going to trade it, make sure you know it all yourself. If you just want to know about it, well, there you go. Now you know. Tron adopts single-letter domain and withdraws $1 million Twitter hack bounty. The Tron network website can now be accessed using a single-letter domain of t.network. Justin Sun has clarified why Tron withdrew the $1 million bounty on the Twitter hack, and Mr. Sun explained that the FBI is heading the investigation and Tron has to comply with law enforcement. Nothing else to be said here. It's basically what it is. And yeah, Tron keeps on growing, but still, I'm really not sure what I think about Tron in the bigger picture. I don't know if I like him too much anymore or not. I'm really kind of indecisive with that. I know it's bad, but it's the way it goes. And mostly that's because of things like this. Tron lied about circulating supply since Genesis block. Crypto trader reveals evidence. If we scroll down below here a little bit, popular crypto trader Tron has revealed in a scintillating tweet that Tron lied about its circulating supply. The trader posted an image from CMC which shows that the crypto data aggregator had updated the circulating supply of Tron. This updated value saw an increase in the total circulating supply by 5 billion tokens, which is an exponential increase. This, according to Crypto-Tone, means that Tron has lied from his Genesis block about the number of TRX tokens in total supply. Tron, since its inception, has been plagued with suspicion from some quarters in the crypto ecosystem, with different accusations thrown against CEO Justin Sun. The eccentric Sun is known for hyping projects to mixed success. However, Crypto-Tone's accusation goes directly to the driving force of the Tron ecosystem, which is the TRX token. Surprisingly, he also offered some solutions to the increased number of TRX updated on the Tron ecosystem. One of which was that the Tron Foundation would burn some of its holdings or introduce a form of halving that reduces rewards for stakers. His tweet, as expected, drew attention with different crypto enthusiasts giving their opinion about the discovery and about Tron. Now down below here you can see a little bit of a partnership, but for the rest, I'm just really confused about what Tron's plans are and what they're planning to do. But I guess we'll just explore more as we go. At this point, I'm really indecisive about Tron, so I can't tell you. But guys, hopefully you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And a couple of videos are coming out later as well. Here, I want to really cover this one. VeChain-based verified collector records massive hit of over 36 million in China. Going to be talking about that and a couple other things later today. So make sure you check back, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody, and have a very, very nice day.